Hello everyone, how are you all? Hope you are doing well. In the previous video, we have discussed up to question number 2.7. Now we are discussing question number 2.8. In this presentation, we are going to solve signal and system previous year gate question from 1992 to 2020. In this presentation, we are going to solve gate problem related to classification of system. So let's get started. So what we have given in the question, for a linear time invariant system that are bounded input and bounded output stable, which of the following statement is true? We have provided four options. We have to check in four options which option is true. I will encourage you to try to answer on your own. I hope you have tried. If you get the answer, you can answer in the comment section. Let's move to the solution part. What we have to check which are the option is true. This question came in 2015, asked by IIT Kanpur. Let me check which are the option is correct. A option, the impulse response will be integral but may not be absolutely integrable. This is the A option we have given. What is B option? The unit impulse response will have finite support. Understood? B, this is the B option. What is C option? The unit response will be absolutely integrable. And what is D option? The D option is the unit step response will be bounded. Let me write the definition of bounded. What is Bibo criteria? All of you have to revise what is Bibo criteria. Bibo criteria means for bounded, if we provide bounded input, we must get bounded output for stable system. If we provided bounded input, we get unbounded output. It means the system is unstable. Understood? This is the for stable system. If we provided bounded input, we get bounded output, then we can comment the system is stable. Now, what is bounded signal? What is bounded? Bounded means max and minimum value of amplitude, maximum and minimum value of amplitude of signals are finite. Understood? Here finite is very important terms. For bounded input, if the maximum and minimum value of amplitude of signal are finite, then we can say the system is bounded. Same for bounded output, maximum and minimum value of amplitude of signal must be finite. Understood? What is now all of you are clear what is the bounded input? Understood? Let me revise. Let me check from last option. We are going to check the unit response will be bounded. Let me draw the graph of unit step signal. We know ut must be equals to 1 for t greater than equals to 0. Unit step response, and it will be equals to 0 otherwise. For any value of when t is less than 0, or we can say when t is less than 0, our unit step response will be 0. Let me draw the graph of unit response signal. It will start from 1. Understood? It will start from 1 and goes up to infinite, and for negative part it will be 0. Understood this part? This is the graph of unit step signal. Understood? So what we can say, the unit step response will be bounded. Here minimum value is 0 and maximum value equals to 1. This is the graph for bounded input. Maximum and minimum value are finite. Here finite maximum and minimum value of amplitude of signals are finite. Then we can say the unit step response will be bounded. Hence option D is correct from this graph. What we can comment? Option D is correct. Let me check. This is the reason for option D. Let me check the reason for option C. The unit step response will be absolutely integrable. For absolutely integrable, what is condition? Let me write. We have to integrate from minus infinity to infinity mod of y of t dt. This is the condition for absolutely integrable. It must be finite, or understood. This integration must be finite. If this integration equals to finite, then we can say the system is not absolutely integrable. Let me check for in option C they are talking about unit step. Understood? We are going to consider our mod of yt equals to u of t. Understood? We are considering because they are talking about unit step in option C. Let me integrate from minus infinity to 0 mod of u of t dt. Understood? From 0 to infinity mod of u of t dt. Here this is a unit step signal. Understood? This is a unit step signal. We know from minus infinity to 0 u of t value is 0. It will become 0. Understood? From 0 to infinity mod of u of t value will be 1. So what we are going to do, in place of mod of ut we are putting the value 1 dt from 0 to infinity. Understood this part? Dt integration will be t. Now we have to substitute lower limit and upper limit. It will become infinity minus 0. We are getting infinity. Understood? We are getting infinity. So what we can comment? System is not absolutely integrable. Understood? Because we are getting infinity. If it is some finite value, if it is, let me take the example 5. If it is finite, then we can say the system is absolutely integrable. But we are getting infinity, then we can comment our system is not absolutely integrable. Hope this understood you. Hope this clear to you. Then we can say option C is incorrect. Let me check for option B. The unit response will have finite support. What is finite support? Let me write. What is finite support? This is the reason for option B. What is finite support? Finite support means duration of signal is finite. Duration of signal is finite. This is the definition for finite support, or in another word we can say it must be bounded in time. Signal must be bounded in time. Understood? Signal must be bounded in time. This is the second definition. Signal must be bounded in time. This is the first definition. This is the second definition for finite support. Duration of signal is finite होना चाहिए, or what we can say signal must be bounded in time, or what we can say value is non-zero. Value is non-zero. What we can say here, or what we can say value is non-zero for only finite amount of time. For only finite amount of time. This is the reason for option B. We are talking about finite support. We are talking about which signal? We are talking about impulse signal or direct function. Duration of signal is finite, or what we can say signal must be bounded in time. Let me draw the graph of unit impulse function. Understood? All of you know del t. When we talking about del t equals to infinite at t equals to 0. When we are talking about when time is 0, impulse response function will take value infinite, or when t otherwise it will be equals to 0. Let me draw this graph. This is the graph of del t versus t. Here duration of signal is not finite. Understood? Therefore what we can say, option B is also incorrect. The unit impulse response will have finite support. Option B is incorrect because our duration of signal is not finite for impulse response. Understood? Hence what we can say, our option D is correct. Option D is correct for this question. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. I will end this lecture here.